Ready? Well, reporting here live from, we're here, morning brother. So we're here, we've come here to, just come here to the North Harbour Stadium to catch up with the Moana Pasifika. Okay, so we're here at the, okay, come here this morning, North Harbour Stadium. So we're here this morning, we're here at the North Harbour Stadium to catch up with the Moana Pasifika team, share some thoughts, have a great catch up and tell them how proud we are of them and the season they've had so far.
From a guy that obviously we does it every week, Skip, well done.
Well, describe him, obviously he's an absolute legend of boxing here in New Zealand and the world. Proud son of Samoa, and God willing, soon to be two-time heavyweight champion of the world. So without further ado, please welcome Joseph Parker.
Welcome boys, good to be here and see you all this morning. Thanks for the opportunity to come and see the boys and share a few thoughts. We've been very blessed, myself, Bossa, and a smaller team, the way we've traveled the world and fight around the world and get some good results. Right now we're pretty much up there waiting for a chance to fight for the championship of the world. If you guys follow boxing, there's two fighters who are champions of the world so far, Usyk from the Ukraine and Daniel Dubois, who I was meant to fight but got sick. He's from England, so they're fighting July the 19th. I'm going to hopefully be there. I'm trying to lock in the fight as soon as I can, probably August, September, and then hopefully fight the winner. And hopefully fight the winner in December for all the belts. But there's a lot of things in boxing that I've learned along the way, politics and a lot of favorites and a lot of things happening behind the scenes, so we're just going to push for our chance to get that title shot at the end of the year. I've been a professional fighter for 13 years now, and I've had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And before, when I was a bit younger, I would use camp as a way to get prepared and train hard and get focused. And every time I'll finish a fight, I'll come back and party and enjoy myself, eat all the food there is, hang out with everyone there was, and just enjoy myself. But I think as I've matured, as a fighter and as a father and as a husband, my motivation has changed, and now I live the life. And now I don't have a fight locked in. I don't know what's next. I got a nutritionist here from America living in New Zealand, feeding me every day, cooking all my meals, telling me what trainings to do every day, and we got a proper plan in place for when we have a fight locked in. So now I live the life and I enjoy it way more now. I love boxing more than I ever have before because I got purpose, I got drive, got motivation, and I got a target. And that's to become champion of the world for the second time. So 2016 I became champion of the world. In 2017 I probably had the worst year of my life, even though I was fighting, partying, enjoying myself. Even though I was training and fighting, I wasn't showing the best account of myself because I was doing all these things on the side. But like I said, now I live the life, and because of the motivation is different, I'm disciplined and I'm consistent.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we train on fight day? What do you guys think? We train? So there's one, I've never trained on fight day, and when I started working with a guy named George, he said to me, you need to train on fight day. So I said to him, why? And he said to me, this is now going into the science part of it. He said, there's something in your system called, you know, the adrenaline? The scientific name for adrenaline is norepinephrine. And he said on fight day, when you're, it doesn't matter who you are, as a fighter, there's a lot of stresses in your body and you're preparing for a big fight. And when adrenaline is up on fight day, it eats away all the carbs in your body. And the only way to get rid of this norepinephrine is to train on fight day and spike your heart rate. So we do a proper training session on fight day, and when my heart rate drops, norepinephrine drops and your body holds on to all the carbs, which means you got more energy for the fight. And then I had the best sleep, wake up like 2 hours of sleep, wake up, go to the stadium, and I'm ready to fight, and I feel like I've got way more energy now. But before that, I've only done this for the last 4 or 5 fights, but before that, I'll go into the ring and fight, and after 3 or 4 rounds, I feel tired. So there's science to it, and there's a lot of things I never even understood or never even knew about, but now I understand it, right? And ask you all these questions, and food is key as well. Food is very important. Even though I like to have a few things here and there, but food is very important. Now that I'm at home, I've said to my trainer and nutritionist that I have to have balance in life, you know. It's not always about training, it's not always about getting in the best shape. It's about finding that balance. And when you have that balance, I feel like I am in the best shape. I train every morning and I train in the evenings, and then throughout the day I got time to help with the family. And I've got 5 kids, got 1 more on the way, 6 kids, you know, wow. And I got 4 girls, 1 boy and another boy on the way, and then that's it, I'm gonna. Me and Puasa's granddad I'm sure a lot of you are Polynesian, right, families have met a lot of kids. Our granddad had 27 kids. He is my idol. But I will not go there. But 6 is enough for us.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Our theme with the boys that are kind of working with this year is Pacific Excellence. And obviously you're one of the examples of that. And I just wondered like what that kind of means to you, because I mean you are proud of your heritage and you've never shied away from displaying that to the world, and just what does that mean to you?
It doesn't matter where you're from, as Pacific Islands Polynesian people, you know, whether it's from Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, small village, even from Mangere. We always achieve great things in sports. The season that you guys had so far has inspired me, to be honest. You guys are playing exceptionally well, you know, as a team. It's having that belief and also the skill set. You guys have the skills to be the best and to be champions. I believe in myself because I know I do everything there is to prepare. I mean, when I go into a fight, I'm walking to the ring and I'm happy because I'm like, whatever happens, happens. I've trained hard, I've eaten all this healthy food. When I'm in camp for 8 to 10 weeks, I don't eat anything else besides what he gives me. But when I'm at home and the kids are nuggets and they're on the waist, but when you've done absolutely everything there is to prepare for a game or for a fight, and then there's no reason why you should doubt yourself or question if you're ready or not.
Favorite combo? What's your favorite boxing combo? And then the second question is just around, obviously a little bit of correlation towards your sport as well, but rugby isn't perfect. You obviously plan for perfect.
Yeah.
How do you deal with something that doesn't go to plan in your field?
My favorite combo, it's not really a combo, but my favorite punch would be a jab, because that sets everything up. And when I met Larry Holmes in America, he had probably one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division of all time. And I think the jab is the key in setting all the other combinations up. And then when things don't go to plan, brawl. You know, there are times where in a fight where it doesn't go to plan, and you have to have, I'm sure you guys have a plan A, plan B, plan C. A lot of fights in the past where I only had one plan and I wasn't able to touch on other plans. But it's important in boxing, and I'm sure with you guys as well, is to stay calm under pressure. And when things aren't going your way, stay patient and stay determined and never give up.
Obviously you train Tyson Fury a bit. Is he quite a madman, and did you learn much from him? Because he's pretty confident.
Yeah. Tyson is one of the most confident fighters I've ever trained with. And he, like for example, when he had a fight in Saudi Arabia, like he'll say, this is how much I want. And they'll come back and say, nah, this is how much we can give you. He'll be like, stuff you guys. And then eventually they'll pay what he wants, you know? But like, and then if I say nah, and then they're like, okay, next one. But he's looked after me. There's one fight where he was fighting Dillian White, and he made me the standby fighter, which means if Dillian White didn't turn up, I was going to fight Tyson. But we were training together for 14 weeks. And I said to him, why did you make me the standby fighter. What about if we fight each other? And he said, Dillian White's going to show up because he's going to get his biggest payday he's ever got. And the standby fighter gets 200K just to be ready for a fight. So he got me paid to be a training partner. So he's looked after, gave me his gym, gave me a car to use, and just really looked after me. But he's one of those guys who makes decisions just off the cuff. Just one day he said to me, let's go to Dubai. And I said, my wife's pregnant. But this was before, so she was pregnant again. And then next thing, 3 days later, we're all flying to Dubai. His family, my family, we stayed there for a week and a half, stayed in nice. I was like, man, this is the life, man. Oh, damn, man.
You know, to be the best in the world, how has your culture impacted you? Add value to the great stuff that you're already doing. The second question is, you talk a lot about your family and your children. The second question is, what legacy are you hoping to leave behind for your children?
I'm a proud New Zealand Samoan, and when I'm at the fights, I raise both flags, and my culture, I'm sure, like a lot of us here, makes me proud to be representing on the world stage. And like after a fight, for example, for the last fight, I beat Bacoli, knocked him out in the second round, and Boassa here took off his shirt. And even though you're not allowed to take off your shirt in Saudi Arabia, if you're not fighting, he took off his shirt and he started dancing with a song like Mickey. You know, we're very proud to be representing our culture around the world. And we're warrior people, you know, us Polynesians, Pacific Islanders, warrior people. And the second one, I just want to show my kids that if you do your best and you try your best in whatever you want to achieve, you can do anything you want in life. And I just want to be a good example of hard work, dedication, and consistency.
Of course, what an honour it is to have you in here. I don't know you're coming in, so I was a bit starstruck this morning when you walked in. But just as a role model of Pacific excellence and sharing your stories, especially just how you overcame adversity and how it's changed the career and the path that you're on now, man, it's truly inspiring. So, just on behalf of myself, the others, and Moana, I just want to present you this token for yourself and also for your team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, young man.
Absolutely perfect, bro. The lifestyle, bro.
The lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Now that I've changed it, I see I'm way happier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy and in a good place, and every day you see progression.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You know, those are the perfect messages for these guys. They think they're in the lifestyle, but the lifestyle they look is, I do
Just
everything
for
at
you.
training.
Yeah. That used to be me too.
Yeah.
But now, yeah. Nah, you live the life. You live the life.
You learn now. You learn. When you just live and learn, man. My only question, man, you've been in it so long. You know, look, that's.
Yeah.
Is it still that motivating factor? Or?
Way more now.
Yeah.
I find the motivation way more now because I understand this shift in the training, and there's like before I used to train, I just smash the body, and I think, oh, okay, I feel good, I smash the body. But then there was no real, why am I training? What am I working on? Energy system. And he's explained all the stuff to me. I'm like, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
What's up? Thank you, brother. What's up? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What's up? Big man.